All these spoiled kids, it's something new every year. First it was a Nintendo, then a D&D playset. Now it's iPhones and VR headsets. I've had so many elves retire this year, just because of those headsets. I've had enough. There will be no presents this year.
Well, hello, Santa.
Ugh, it's you. What do you want? You've always been on the naughty list.
Oh, in more ways than one. Promise you that. You'll bring us presents or else.
Or else what? I'm thousands of years old. What can you do?
Oh, we have Miss Claus locked up out back. We have our ways of getting what we want.
Hey, you leave Miss Claus alone. She's the sweetest woman ever, with a body that just keeps on giving.
Ignore him. He's the bad cop. We just want to get you back into the Christmas spirit, Santa.
Well, how can you do that?
Well, by welcoming you to another special episode of Nerd Daddies. Christmas edition!
Ooh, so welcome back, guys. This is episode 20 now, and this is our fun-filled Christmas special. So yeah, what's up with you guys? What has things been going lately?
Pretty solid. Pretty solid. Yeah, this is
That-
episode 20. We're going to be ending on episode 21. Our season finale is next episode. I was going to say next week. Next episode. Going to be live in person. There's going to be challenges and fun galore.
Let's be real though. Like this time of the year, these last 2 weeks do fly.
They do.
Oh yeah, they go by so quick. And I think we're going to try an actual in-person
Mhm.
recording this time, so it might get even better.
You'll get to hear me slap Logan. Never mind. Anyway,
No,
welcome
you
to
have to finish
Christmas.
that.
No, not a lot's been going on. I played in a Nick All Stars tournament, like I said I was going to, and I got like 48th out of 960.
Holy shit, dude.
Pretty all right. Not too mad at the results. I'm a little pissed off because the only character I lost to was Patrick, and saying that about a competitive fighting game feels wrong.
All I can hear is, I'm Patrick. Yes.
He literally has the sound effects of like, "This is Patrick," and like slams the phone down as one of his moves. It's funny.
Oh, that's great. You had to. There's no way you didn't put that in.
Oh, exactly.
That's pretty funny. Yeah, I still need to try the game. I know you've been playing it like crazy, so
It's pretty fun. It's been that. I've been trying the finals, which is like FPS made by the Battlefield devs. It's based on a game show, 3v3v3. It's pretty fun. A lot of fun movement. And then Lethal Company is a game that Logan and I and everybody else has been playing. It's really, really fun. It's the new streamer mega game, so there's going to be a shit ton of content based off of it. But it's really fun. It's really well done.
yeah, that game is great. It's super enjoyable, especially if you get mods like we've been doing. Then
Yeah.
it just makes it even more fun, really. Still makes you jump. Just saying.
Oh, yeah. I have screamed a lot with that game. It's been very fun.
Yeah, every round he is listed as the most paranoid in
Yep.
the team.
I can see that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I think next year we should all attempt to go to a haunted house. I think we went Me and Alex went. We went with our wives, but I think Logan and your wife, y'all went. Forget why.
We went where? It was breaking up on you. Sorry, we'll have to cut this
Oh.
out.
Sorry. I said we'll all have to go to a haunted house. I know Alex and I went with our wives.
Yeah, it was
And
pretty fun.
yeah.
Yeah, y'all will have to convince my wife to go. I'm fine with going. I will restrain myself from hitting people as they jump out at me. But
So funny that that's a problem.
yeah, I mean, I'm down. We'll make everybody up. That would be hilarious.
It'd be pretty funny. Honestly, she's been playing more like we've played Faz, we've played Lethal Company now. This is
Devour, all that kind of
be
stuff.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down with that. 100%.
Next year, Halloween special.
Ooh, yeah. Spooky.
Oh yeah.
Extra.
Less sexy. I don't know if I'll do the sexy costume in person. I don't know if I can walk around like that.
Oh, I can't. I have no shame.
Yeah, I don't give a shit either.
Like the
That's
older
the
you,
thing. I really don't give a shit about anything, truthfully, when
the
it comes
older
to
you
me.
get, yeah, the older you get, and then especially once you have kids, you're just like everything goes out the
Listen,
window.
I'm
Yeah.
young and spry. Mine still gets hard. So like I don't want to show everybody that.
Oh my god. I don't.
On a side note, oh man,
Well, speaking of
great.
video games, so uh, Fortnite did the what do you call it, a revamp or new season? I don't know what the fuck you would call it. But I tried to play it last night, attempted to, but dude, that fucking files. I
Massive.
couldn't. Yeah, I have not. I didn't have enough space, so we'll have to put that on hold now.
Ooh, upgrade on the computer hard drive. I can help with that.
I knew you'd get your jollies off
That's
on that.
great.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I will
Yeah.
say like
As soon
TJ
like, sorry, go ahead, Alex.
I will say TJ coming in with the Fortnite news, really funny. Like,
That
really fucking
really
funny.
is. That just made the weekend right there.
Somebody had to do it, okay?
I think I played Fortnite for like one night, and that was it. And
It's
that
like
lasted like
Fun.
3 hours maybe, and I was like, never touched it again. I just like uninstalled it a couple of days later and just never touched it again. So,
I
of course,
find
I
it
do know.
enjoyable.
Yeah, I do know they came out with that the Lego Fortnite. So we'll see how
Oh,
that turns out.
I've heard mixed reviews.
They're pretty good things.
Yeah.
Fortnite's great. Honestly, Fortnite it has a bad rep just because of the kids that play it and everything. It's a pretty solid game, and the amount of game modes they have and different things that they've done for the game, it's like unheard of in any other like genre or media.
Yeah, they really started that whole battle royale too.
Hmm.
I think was it
Did
them
they, or
first?
was that PUBG?
That way, I was PUBG. They were
Was it
second.
PUBG? Okay.
Yeah.
I was like they were right there at the same time though.
To be fair, Fortnite based game. If you have never seen it, look it up. Fucking awful. It is a third person shooter tower defense game.
I do know they were the masters of the microtransactions. That was
Oh, for sure.
Oh god, they still are probably.
And
yeah.
Peter Griffin in the game, which is like
Yeah.
actually kind of tight, but
I can't say
also
nothing. I bought skins. They had Batman skins. Dude, that's
it's yeah.
that's my weak spot.
I think games get you with the skins, and I mean I've done it too. So
Yeah. I
At least
did
they're not Valorant skins.
like with my gamer tag, so it's the era of Arkham. So they had the Batman Who Laughs skin. I was like, I gotta get this. Can't pass it up. Like it fits my gamer tag.
that's pretty cool. Not a whole lot's happened around here. Just a whole lot of work, really.
That end of the year grind.
Oh yeah, man. Well, that's when like in my position, projects is what dictates my work. So if there's no projects coming in, there's no work. If there's a shit ton of projects come in, I'm slammed. So, and everybody at the end of the year, they're like, "Yeah, I want to get work done now." So yeah, so it's been pretty fun. Uh, I've grinded my way down in Valorant rank. I'm like the worst now out of our little group that plays Valorant. So
Damn, I
that's
thought
been
I would never
great.
hear the
Finally there
words.
to take you.
It's been, I mean, it's been painful, very painful.
Getting older, huh?
It could be. Who knows, man? Who knows? That reaction time's just not there, I guess, anymore. I lost it within a week.
Yeah, I mean, Valorant's ranked mode is kind of punishing as shit anyway, especially because they claim to have a really good um what's it called? It's like Smurf detection system. It is some of the worst shit. I don't think
Oh,
I've
it's
ever
so
actually seen
horrible.
it work correctly. The amount of times that I've jumped on or a friend's account or I've jumped on um Logan, I swear to God, I've jumped on your account before. Um and just play and like rank up. Nobody ever says anything. We never get any penalties. Like, fine.
And it's easy to avoid their little anti-smurf thing or whatever. So
Yeah.
yeah, all you gotta do is die a couple of times in the game, and make sure you don't rack up like 60 kills in a match. That's all.
Yeah.
But it's been pretty fun. So I guess with all that, we can you want to move into some of that Christmas spectacular stuff?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, yeah.
tis the
Yeah.
season, or as some people like to say, tits the season.
Shout
Don't
out.
know who says that, but anyway. It's
Yeah,
great.
that's just Pornhub.
I mean, yeah, I was to say horny mofo's.
Oh. So what's some of your guys' best Christmas memories?
Oh, Jesus.
I'm interested here, Alex, seeing how you're the youngest in a different
Yeah,
generation. I want to see what you have to say.
I didn't know whether to get more sentimental on this or not. Um, I mean, some of the most fun I've had on Christmas is doing like our old white elephant exchanges. Those were pretty fun. We always try to do some kind of a Christmas game for the holidays. It's gotten convoluted over the years. There was the one year where like TJ, your wife, and I forget who else made a like 10 or 11 different like fucking obstacle course games, and that was fun. It was a lot.
It was like the Christmas
It was fun. Yeah,
Olympics.
literally. Um, so that's normally like a pretty fun time. There was once that my wife made. I actually still have the mug. I think it's behind me. But she made a mug with just random pictures of me on it. But like some of those were in lingerie or like half naked, and that was her like mystery gift that she supplied that year, and that was pretty
That we have one of them.
yeah. So we had to
Yeah,
buy two because she wanted one.
I think I was fighting over that gift.
Um,
We all would.
pretty solid mug. I'm not gonna lie. And it's one of those that it's completely black, but then as you put like hot water in it, that's when the pictures start to like clear up, and then yeah, I'm like half naked. So enjoy
I
your
think you
daddy.
think you just gave me an idea for this year's gift.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Always on.
Nope, always a good one. I don't know. I kind of lead on to like a good memory is more of a funny memory is all the presents that your mom has put in the white elephant stuff or whatever, i.e., all the
Yeah.
sex toys.
It's always
It
fun.
is
Yeah.
surprising.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty much.
So that's always been pretty fun.
That woman loves her a dildo for a present. That's
Yeah.
Maybe
great.
she's hinting at something there.
Yeah.
Maybe she's saying she wants to receive that.
I'd rather not talk that way about my mother.
Rever-
But it's fine.
A little reverse
Let's do it on the
psychology.
internet.
There you go.
Reverse psychology there.
I don't know. Like, I kept the one like floppy one on my. We talked about this. I've kept the one floppy one on my desk like forever, and used to literally be like mid game, and I'd get pissed off at somebody, and I'd just wave a dick around, pretending they could see me, but obviously they couldn't. So
I
I
want a
love it.
floppy dick to put on one desk.
Like, if that thing is flaccid and that big, I feel awful as a person. Hashtag
I mean,
growers, baby.
yeah.
No.
Damn. Yeah, there you go.
I, so I have to say my favorite Christmas, and I probably lean in more towards like what I got. I guess so. This would be more favorite gift versus memory, I guess. But it was between the year I got my first Game Boy, which my uncle bought me. It was the hot pink Game Boy colors,
That's really
which
funny.
I didn't give a fuck for back then. Though, like back then, you get ridiculed like fast. But like,
Oh
I
yeah.
wanted a Game Boy Color. I didn't care about anything else. I was playing Pokemon, whatever else I could on that motherfucker. And then the year I got my GameCube.
See, that's one system I
Oh,
actually
damn.
never owned was a Game Boy Color.
Holy
I always
shit,
wanted
dude!
one because of Pokemon. Um, but I always had the original Game Boy, and truthfully, I never owned any other Game Boys after that until I was, already an adult and stuff at that point. So,
Yeah.
but I like that dark blue one, Game Boy Color. That thing was cool.
It's like I even find myself because I don't have the original one I have now, but we've since bought other like Game Boys, and we now have a hot pink one, and I find myself playing that one more than all the others. Nostalgia.
Prove the haters
I
wrong.
mean, yeah, shoot, yeah.
Feminism, bitches. Now, like my favorite memory of a gift I've gotten. I got like my mom ended up doing that thing where you like camp outside a fucking Target to get the new system that year, and it was the Wii, and that shit was even worse than any other system I've seen. So I remember I got that shit, and I got all the new games and everything that came with it. It was pretty solid.
It was great for its time.
Oh yeah, awful now. I'm gonna be real. It's pretty shit.
Yeah, looking back at it, it's like, what the fuck
Oh,
were we
yeah.
thinking?
It's
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
shit.
But
Yeah,
I
when
mean, it was
you're in the middle of a bowling match and you would swing normal, but your hand would like throw it backwards in the game.
that just means you suck at bowling, Logan.
I don't know about that. I mean, in real life, probably yeah. But the Wii was so easy to bowl in.
He always got that wrist wrap on point.
Yeah, so you don't make sure you don't throw it into your TV.
He got. I was talking about it in real life. You always got that you always got your fucking
Wrist
the
guard.
yeah the wrist
When
guard.
have I ever worn that to
I
go
think you
swear
did
to
bowling?
last
God, I've
time.
seen you. Yeah,
No,
I'm pretty sure you did last
100%.
time.
no,
100%.
no.
You're fighting for the mic
I
because you're like, I'm
really
not
don't
that
know on
old.
that one. Hell no.
I think we have to take this one to the jury,
Logan came
Alex.
with the fingerless gloves. He was ready.
That's a load of horse
He
shit.
said, I've
Mr.
never played
Kingpin.
this game. Want to bet $300 on
No, I'm too cheap for that.
it? I
I
swear to
think it
God, I've
was.
seen you in it.
I think it was like. You cut this. Never mind. I was going somewhere with that, and I was like, I rather. It left me.
Yeah, I mean, I'll have to go with really another memory is really when I first got my Sega Genesis. So it's really more of a presents thing than what I remember.
I was gonna
So,
say that's.
and food. I like just food at Christmas. So.
I was gonna say that's the most thing that comes to my mind first is like gifts I received. But I would say that memory wise is being able to get together, like the family. You know, you always grow up, you have your own family, and then when you get older, you kind of become your own person apart from your family, and then you form your own families. and I feel like the family that we formed with y'all, those memories, like over the past few years, is really what I cherish. I guess is what I'm trying to say.
That was cute, TJ.
Appreciate it. I would agree.
That's pretty solid. No, I agree. I mean, the kind of friends Christmas we've been doing over the years has been dope. And New Year's is also a blast. Get ready for that, bitch. No, kidding.
I don't know, man. I think we're too old. Like, I'm prepping myself. Like, I'm gonna come with some Tylenol. Everything.
Hey,
I'm coming prepared.
last year when we did that game of like rip open the box, you get the gifts. It was essentially like it was like 10 boxes, like inside each other, kind of like those Roman nesting dolls. I might not have said the right thing on that.
I
But
think you had it right on that one.
I have it.
I
Okay,
don't think
yeah,
it's Roman. But they're nesting dolls.
it's Russian. Russian. Oh fuck.
Yeah, it
The
is
Russian
Russian.
nesting
Yeah.
dolls. Yeah. It was essentially like that, but like after you open the outside box, you got to keep whatever was in that specific box. But then there were boxes inside the. Yeah, you kind of just break it, and I started off that shit with a bang. So I
Did you mention
headbutted
you
the
had to have oven
living
mitts
shit
on?
out of it. Oh, you also had that. Yeah, I'm
Oh
sorry. I
yeah,
forgot
so
the
it
above
actually
shit.
made it challenging. Yeah.
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 I just remember, not Alex, Logan punching the fuck out of it just to open it.
Hey, you do what you gotta do, man.
Hey, that's where I got my Jesus doll. Pretty sure. Or I don't know if it was that or if that was a gift from my mother.
I know I got a cock ring.
I don't know. I got a butt plug.
Yeah, I mean it was a yeah, it was
FYI,
mother
Alex's
burger.
mom did these gifts.
Yeah, a
As you
lot
can
of my
see,
mother.
our pattern here.
But speaking about the food, okay, I'm going to slightly roast my mother on this. Our like Christmas dinners recently have been just weird and mixed and fucking like we were doing like, oh, let's do a ham and let's do all this. Oh, that's too much mess. So we did spaghetti one year, and I was talking to her about like what we're planning to do for this Christmas, and she's like, oh yeah, so we'll do something, not very messy, whatever, easy cleanup, whatever. And then I was like, oh, well, what have what have we decided? And which we still haven't. But she was like, well, I've decided I'm going to make a ham and mac and cheese and this and that and this and that. And then I'm also going to roast a chicken. And I was like, in what world is that easy to clean up? It's
I'm
not.
guessing she means like the pans.
That's
Like
what she
using the
does. But
disposable
I'm like,
pans.
you're going to have silverware with the shit. There's going to be like messes. I mean, you're roasting a
Yeah.
chicken and a ham. Like, fuck off. It's like, Mom, that's not a good choice. Let's move on.
I was
Yeah.
gonna mention like the meals of the one year that we did the pig meal, or your mom did the pig meal.
Yeah, I picked out.
Uh,
It's great.
that shit was, in your words, bussin'.
Yeah. It is basically like a Puerto Rican. My white father-in-law says it best. He calls it a Puerto Rican pot roast. It's it's a big picnic roast. That I guess it's a big Puerto Rican thing. I'm not super in touch with that side. I'm gonna be real. But it's dope. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty tasty. Very salty, but very good.
Hmm.
Oh yeah.
Pairs great with the rice. They're what rice
Arroz
gandules.
gandules.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, let me tell you that probably like tickled somebody's fancy hearing it. Yep, you want to hear me roll my R's again? I'm kidding.
Can you roll your R's?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I can't. Yeah, I'm too white. I can't roll my R's. But,
He goes. Brr. That was awesome.
Just sounded the alarm.
I think also too, like, so Christmas. I'm sure this works for y'all as well. Like Christmas kind of takes a whole new meaning once you have kids. Like I feel like the last few years before we had our son, like Christmas is just like, it's. I mean, it's time to get together, which I always look forward to, have fun. Um, but it just gets to like it gets to that kind of mediocre kind of feeling. And then once you have kids, it kind of gives it a whole new feeling because once you like that Christmas cheer that you used to have, now you're seeing it in your own kids and kind of being able to see that and help fuel that, I guess is what I don't know
Yeah,
how
no,
Yeah,
else to say
I
that,
yeah,
get
but
what you
yeah,
mean. Yeah,
and kind of help
it is a
everything.
completely different game when versus like when you were a kid versus when you're a parent. It like you said, the older you get without kids, Christmas is just like meh, just another holiday kind of deal.
yeah.
Hopefully, I'll get a lot of money. And
Or
then
Amazon gift cards.
yeah, exactly. Or then and then when you have kids, it's like, oh, I want to spend a shit ton of money on them and see how excited and happy they are on Christmas morning and stuff like that. And you can bring the whole Santa thing into the mix and stuff too, and it just makes it really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not at. I mean, my daughter's not at the age where she's like 100% understanding everything yet. So like, it's not hit that like super like magical, ordeal from me. It is fun watching her open all her gifts and play with them. Um, but it is definitely like a completely different game. Because I mean, every time you wake up as a child, it's like, oh, what am I getting? What's it? What's this? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna play? It's gonna be fun. And then as a parent, it's like, all right, so especially with a wife who has divorced parents, it's like, okay, so we have this amount of time to do this. This was enjoyable. Now let's move on to the next thing. Like,
Oh, that yeah, I understand that because I'm two divorced parents, and
Oh,
it's a pain in the ass to deal with.
I thought you said I too am divorced. I was
yeah.
like,
That
I'm
that
fucking
pause.
sorry.
I think you had us all leaning on our edge of our seats there, buddy. That
I was
pause.
like, did that just happen?
It's like, wait a second, I just saw y'all last night. What the hell?
But yeah, no, I mean it's a lot of fun, but it's also a lot of like stress of trying to plan and make sure everything's right. I mean, we've talked about it, and I think the older we get, the more we're going to like dial back on some of the bigger family things and have people eventually come to us. But like until then, it's crazy.
No, I would agree, but it's definitely fun.
Yeah,
Definitely more expensive, but it's definitely fun.
Yeah. It's always I find myself looking back to like the Christmas we had for our son last year. I felt like we like pulled out all the stops. He really had a good Christmas last year. And it's like trying to one up ourselves every year. And it's like shit. Like
Oh
how
yeah, you feel like you have to.
yeah. And I feel like this year we're kind of just we're getting him everything that he wants, things that he's doing, but I felt like it's like compared to last year, I felt like we really pulled out all the stops.
Yeah, that's cool. I think we've got some pretty good stuff this year that hopefully they'll enjoy more than they did in the past year. So we'll see.
Just I guess we all need to prepare ourselves for when they get teenage years and it's all tech shit.
Yeah, they want the latest iPhones or iPads or whatever
Yeah.
bullshit
I
that's out.
I have people all the time that have like teenage kids like warning me like, "Hey, it's coming. Prepare
yeah,
yourself and enjoy it while you can." Yeah, I know.
Oh
Trust me.
no. And it seems like people, like kids younger and younger now, ask for cell phones.
yeah.
Like the younger they get, or it gets younger. It seems the older we get, or whatever.
I mean, they're getting iPads at like fucking 2 and 3 now. I say
Yeah.
this, my daughter has an iPad, but
Yeah, I mean
It,
we have tablets too, so I mean,
I can get why some kids have a point to phone to a point, but
point.
did that make sense? Did I cut into that?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
you're fine. I'm just
Sorry.
picking on you. Sorry.
I know why some kids have a phone, but it's still hard, I guess, because I didn't get my first phone until I was 16, 17, started driving.
yeah, same here.
But I also know in today's age, like, you want your kids to be able to, like, contact you
Yeah, I think
no
I
matter
got
what.
one when I was 10. So I
Yeah,
think it's
see?
just changing with the age.
I remember my cousin's kids. He got them iPhones, and they were like 6 years old. And this was like I don't know 10 or so years ago or
Okay,
more.
no,
So
no, there's
I'm
gotta be a
like,
line.
jeez.
There's
If
gotta
it's
be a
like a
line.
hand-me-down, like, fuck it, sure, hold it, play with
Yeah,
it.
but
Yeah,
not brand freaking new ones though. You
yeah,
know?
I
no.
don't know.
I don't buy myself new phones.
That's why I was about to say my phone's old.
Like, I shattered the back of my phone today, which thank you, iPhone, for encasing everything in fucking glass. Um, but I'm not buying a new one for a while, and it's already like 4 gens past.
I pay that premium for that glass back.
Fucking stupid.
Glass back.
It's like the one big design flaw I have with iPhone shit is like it doesn't have to be encased in fucking glass.
Oh, now it's titanium.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna
Don't
say, don't
worry,
forget the titanium.
it's Gorilla Glass, but it's okay. When it shatters, you have to pay us like $200 to fucking fix it, or go to a third party place. Just do that, people. It's easy.
Yep. Or just slap a case on it and never touch it.
That's what I'm currently doing. I am living that truth. All right. So, what is y'all's take on like? I have not gotten to the point where I have to enforce anything Santa.
Oh, yeah, you still have probably another year.
And I'm weird
Yeah.
because I don't know if I even care to do it. We're going to because my wife really wants to. But like in a world where she didn't care to do it, I don't know that I would either.
I think we felt the same way, but with your kids being around, like, with your daughter's probably gonna be around it,
Yeah.
that kinda added to
You
it
don't want the
'cause
kid that's like the jackass that's like, real.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, her like with other kids that she'll end up being around and stuff, their excitement kind of bleeds into her, and she gets excited about Santa and all that kind of stuff, and seeing it all over the place around the holidays. You know,
yeah, I think it's kinda inevitable.
yeah.
Fair.
'Cause I think at some point, and we've talked about this too, is like, at which point do we tell? Because I feel like it's not necessary, but I feel like it comes from a better place when you sit your kid down and say, "Hey, like, this is who Santa is. We can keep believing in Santa. We don't have to stop. We can still act like he's real, but this is who Santa like, this is
Yeah.
what really is
Yeah,
going on."
there feels like there is a point because it's like you don't want to. I remember I went to high school or middle school, I guess, when I found out that he wasn't real, and I had a friend that like up until he was 19 believed wholeheartedly in Santa Claus because his like aunt couldn't pay for gifts for his kids one year, so and it worked out because her kids were like, "I don't believe in Santa," and she was like, "Well, if you don't believe in him, you're not getting anything." And they didn't get anything because she couldn't afford anything. So like he believed that for like 19 fucking years, and like got tortured in middle school for it in high school because private school kids are jackasses.
Yeah, I can attest to that.
I mean, I can get that. I mean, that kind of sucks to be the parent in that kind of situation, you know.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. I think that's what we wanted to avoid. Also, for
yeah,
me, like, coming from a religious background, and once I had that moment where I realized everything that I was taught and, like, believed, kinda everything kinda shattered and fell apart for me. It was kinda hard to explain. And that's something that, like, me feeling that way is kind of what I wanna avoid with or our
I don't know. I just kind of like I just kind of found out when I don't even know how old I was, maybe 8 or 9, maybe sooner. And I mean, to me, it wasn't that big of a deal when I found out about it, like the Santa wasn't real and stuff. But
No.
Same. Like
Yeah.
I can't remember when I found out either.
And it is interesting to me that, like, in a weird way, like, finding out that he isn't real should be, like, almost scarring. Because you're, and I'm like, I might be dramatizing, whatever the fuck. Like, I might be making this bigger than what it is, but the idea that your parent can lie to you for, let's say, 10, 11 years, and then immediately go, yeah, oh yeah, I've been lying for 11 years. Why doesn't that fuck with you? It's weird that it doesn't to me. But it's just like a funny, like, oh hey, haha, I found out. You loser. Like
I
to me
mean,
it fuck you
yeah,
up. Like,
I get that. Um, I mean, that's a interesting way of thinking about it. Definitely. I don't know.
There probably is some stuff up under the surface. If we dive deeper, there might be something there, Alex.
it's just
It all goes
interesting.
back to
Like,
Santa.
I've never heard anybody been like, oh, this bitch lied to me for 13 years and like I hate her. Like, I mean, I guess it's because the meaning behind it is obviously like the magic of everything, but like it's just weird to me. I don't know.
Well, here's the other thing too: is like when you find out that Santa's not real, all of a sudden, you don't get as many presents anymore.
This is kind of fair.
So keep believing, kids.
Yeah, keep believing, kids. If you want more presents, keep believing.
I don't know, in this economy, it's kind of hard.
The economy thing caught me off like hell.
So thinking back at it now that we're talking about it, I think I found out probably about 8 years old. It also, I think it goes back because I went to a Christian school. So I had teachers that were, I mean, it was independent fundamentalists. If you know anything about them, they're pretty like strict by the book, and Santa Claus was just like a big no no. So I remember I had
Oh,
one teacher. She's a bitch. Like, and she like pretty much stood in front of all the students and said, Santa's not real. All
that's
your all your
wild.
parents are lying to you.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't go to Catholic school until after I found out that Santa like wasn't real. So I never had to deal with that, but that's very interesting to see where they like draw the line, you know? um yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I just found out because there were some presents in a closet and I I'm a bitch, so I just argued with my mom and she was like, "No, Santa is real." And I was like, "No, he's not. You're lying." And she was like, "Fine, fuck it."
Did she say
That's
fuck it?
That's one way to do it. Yeah.
I don't know if she said. I mean, she said "fuck it" in my head. I don't know. If she said it in real life. The voices.
Yeah, that's just great. I think that's how I found out too, is that I found some presents that were labeled from Santa, and I'm like, wait, I think that I believe that's how I found out too. So, and I was like, I just kind of kept my mouth shut though and stuff. So,
He was trying to get ahead of the holiday traffic.
there you go.
Now, honestly, I know your mother, and I feel like once you found out, she was like, "Oh yeah, opens book. Here is the exact history of Saint Nicholas." Like, just all the details hits you with
That's-
them straight up.
I'm sure something like that probably did happen. Nah.
That's great.
Dead space.
Hmm.
Uh,
So, what are y'all's thoughts on like stocking? What the fuck? Okay.
Oh, that's awesome.
So, what are y'all's thoughts on like stockings? Because like, I still have to get my wife a bunch of shit for her stocking. She already knows this, so.
We used to do it for each other and stuff, and then it just ended up being like we just get to get each other just a bunch of candy and little
Yeah.
stuff that we half the time use and don't. Just kind of just little knick-knack stuff.
Yeah.
And then we just stopped. And now it's just like we have to get the kids like a million things to put in their stockings now. So
That's fair.
That's pretty much what it's turned into for us. It's just pretty much candy and like
Yeah.
small little trinkets.
Yeah, my wife's been like, "Oh, by the way, I made you a stocking," and I was like, "Wait, what the fuck? Like, where? Like, I'm the type that doesn't do shit unless I'm told to do it."
So
Essentially.
you're a sub.
Yeah, no, I'm 100% beta male energy, and that's perfectly fine with me. But she was like, "Oh yeah, I made a stocking. You don't have to make me a stocking, but like, I would love one." I gotta make her a stocking, and I'm like, "Fuck!" Like, I'm just
Damn,
gonna
she
get you fucking
gaslit you, man.
candy. Like, I'm not gonna
Gaslit
get you
you
any
into
like.
us.
Oh,
yup.
the worst was the year my mom found out what Wish was, because
Oh
we got
God.
it was awful. Like I love you to death, but it was fucking awful. I remember I got some weird like finger slingshot toy, and all the like she didn't know what it was. I asked what it was. She had no idea. It was probably just a late night that she got word on her phone. Um, and all the instructions were in Japanese, so you couldn't fucking figure out what it did.
Good thing we got Google Translate now.
That's fair. It's Google
But
Glass, right?
you can use it on your phone.
That's pretty cool.
I feel like this year's gonna be the year of Timu though. Last
Oh,
Yeah,
100%.
yeah.
Yeah, Timu has taken over Wish.
Which
Yeah.
I'm okay with. It's so much better. The
Uh,
products I've seen
Oh
on there
yeah,
seem
it
so much
doesn't
better.
cost like you buy $1 item on Wish and your shipping ends up being like $15.
Yeah, you get it a little bit quicker than a month. I think.
So
I don't know.
yeah,
Not bought anything.
that's
yeah. No,
because
Timu's like 2 weeks nowadays. So
it's like
Oh,
because
that's
they
better.
got it. They have all the stuff shipped from China, but it's already here in the States. I'm pretty sure it's like in Boston or somewhere up New England. And then
Huh.
so once you order it, that's
That's where it comes from. That's interesting. Hey guys, it's Alex from the Nerd Daddies, and I've got an exciting announcement to share with you. We know you love tuning into the Nerd Daddies podcast every week, but have you ever thought about joining us on Twitter? If not, it's time to jump on board and join our growing community. Our Twitter account is where the magic really happens between our episodes. We're always posting updates, behind the scenes content, and engaging in conversations with our amazing listeners. It's the perfect place to stay up to date with all things Nerd Daddies. From exclusive sneak peeks into upcoming episodes to discussions about our favorite nerd culture moments, we've got you covered. Think of our Twitter as a hub for fellow nerds and daddies to come together, share recommendations, and geek out over things we both love. And here's the best part. By joining us on Twitter, you have a direct line to your favorite daddies. You can share thoughts, suggestions, and feedback on the show. We're always looking for new ways to improve and give you guys really just the best Nerd Daddies experience possible. Whether you love comic books, games, or movies, we've got something for everybody on our Twitter feed. So grab your phone or go to your internet browser and search up @Nerd Daddies on Twitter. Make sure to follow us. Don't forget to hit that bell so you'll never miss an exciting update from us. Now go ahead and get back to the show, but if I don't see you following us on Twitter, I'll find you.
All right. So, welcome to this week's Father's Face. So, this week we've got a good old fashioned movie tier list. Christmas movie tier list, that is. So, I've already compiled roughly 30 something Christmas movies, mostly something that we've all seen. We'll go through each one, discuss which ones where they belong on the tier list, and go from there. And
Hit
also,
it.
I kept it a little festive with this tier list, so I've renamed each tier. So for S tier, I've got top of the nice list because who doesn't want to be there? And then for A tier, I've got a jolly good time. B tier, ball humbug. C tier, snow thank you. And then D tier, Ho ho horrible.
Why did the snow thank you get me? That's so stupid. That's great.
So, let me see. Where should we start?
And let's just start at the beginning, I guess, if we want.
And go for the beginning and work our way down?
Yeah,
can do
might as
that.
well. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, sure.
All right, so we got an oldie but goodie. Frosty the Snowman.
I think those old Christmas movies like that, the old animated ones, those things are legit top.
Top tier?
I
I-
think so.
I don't fuck with Frosty.
He said, this
I-
man said, fuck Frosty.
I think I'm the Scrooge of the group. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the Frosty movie. It's like D or C to me.
I'd say, like, for
There's nothing
nostalgia
to it.
reasons, like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there, Alex.
Oh, you're fine. Sorry.
I was gonna say for nostalgia like reasons, like I think as a kid these things were top tier, but like the older I get, I think the only reason it'd be so high on my list is for nostalgia.
Yeah.
I would say at least A tier, so or a jolly good time.
All right. So we can probably just go with A, because then Logan wanted S, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm good
You good
with
with
the
that,
jolly
Logan?
good time. Yep.
That's
All
fine.
right. All right. So the next one, this is fairly new. I say fairly new. It's at least the last 5 years, maybe. I'm guessing that. But the night before, starring Seth Rogen. Have y'all seen this one?
I have not seen this one.
I might have seen it once, and I thought it was just kind of Really?
It's got the vibe of a Christmas movie I would not give a fuck about.
Yeah. Like, it wouldn't be one that I would want to watch again and again every year.
Yeah,
How about that?
it wasn't horrible, but it's not like it's better than what I thought it was. Like I give it that much credit, but it's not something I'm gonna watch year in year out. I would say for
Yeah.
me, I would say C tier.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
That's
Oh.
fair. Yeah, sure.
All right, so Snow, thank you. All right, this one might. I don't know Logan's feelings on this. I'm interested to see what Alex has to say. But A Christmas Story.
I've never seen the movie, but I do know that the carolers are racist. So F tier.
I don't know, that movie's a classic, so I think it's S tier.
S tier. I have mixed feelings about this one. Like,
So you're S tier for racism? We can cut that out.
Oh my god. So how about this? I'll say more A tier. How about that? Because it's good to watch at least once a year, not 50 million times that it's played. How
I
about
think
that?
that's I think that's the problem I have. And yeah, whenever we went and had Christmas at Kate's parents' house, it would on Christmas Day it would be on all day. So I think that's pretty much where my problem lies with it. But I think I'll be all right with A tier.
All right.
So next one, another oldie but goodie, Charlie Brown Christmas.
This
I mean, it's a good one. Probably an A one, an A tier one.
this one's an S tier for me.
S tier.
My mother and I watched this a lot, so good memories. Good memories. Good movie.
As I said, I've got a lot of good memories with this too.
Mm-hmm.
I
All right,
would
we
say
can
S
slap
tier.
it in there. Well, we can slap it in this.
So
Put it in.
top of the nice list. Let's see. Next one, 8 Crazy Nights.
Easiest S tier ever. It's so good.
So technically, is this a Christmas movie though? It's about Hanukkah.
Fuck yeah. Are we being non-inclusive?
Okay. All right. Point proven.
Cancelled.
Oh, it's-
Moving on. Okay.
I'm gonna have to just go like maybe S on that. I mean A on that one, truthfully.
I fucking love that movie.
Yeah,
I say-
it's just okay to me.
Yeah,
I say A tier
Uncle
But
too.
Sam.
yeah, we can
It-
do that. That's fine.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's a great movie. It's just not the best.
Peak Adam Sandler.
I'll agree with that. All right, so A Christmas Carol, the Disney one with Jim Carrey, the animated one. I have to say Bah Humbug.
I would agree.
Yeah, it's just kind of mid. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the story's been done a million damn times, and it's not really like he's
It's
still
nothing
kind of
special.
yeah.
How about that?
The guy's still kind of a turd.
Oh yeah, I thought you were talking about Jim Carrey. I was like, how
Oh
fucking
no,
dare
Jim Carrey's
you?
a god. But like the
no,
movie,
no, yeah, I get it. All right, so Bad Santa.
I think it's a
horrible.
terrible movie. Yeah.
I
It's F tier.
I know a lot of people. Did you say S tier?
F tier.
Oh, F tier. Okay, I think we're all in agreement because I like
Gross.
when it came out, like it's funny or whatever, and I know a lot of people love it, but it's
It's just
I don't.
gross to me. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so this one is debated year in year out. Is it a Christmas movie or is it not a Christmas movie? So I had to put this in here. Die Hard.
Never seen it.
Fuck yes, that is
Oh.
a top S tier Christmas movie.
But it's not a Christmas movie.
Fuck you, it's a Christmas
think-
movie.
I'm not educated. I can't speak. Damn.
I wouldn't say best Christmas movie. I say it's a good movie.
It's not the best Christmas movie, no, but it is S tier Christmas movie. I'm just saying.
Oh man,
It's not the best Christmas movie, but on a list, it should be the best.
Oh, there's still quite a few that we haven't gotten to yet that I know
Yeah.
that are better than this one, but this one is still an S tier.
I have to say B tiers.
Fine, A it is then.
Meet in the middle,
A.
gentlemen.
All right, I'll meet you in the middle. We'll go A. All right, so Beauty and the Beast, the Christmas edition.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Oh.
I
It's
don't
like-
think I've ever seen it before.
I can't remember if this is the second one or the third one as far as their sequel. It's just meh. I say
don't know if I've-
horrible.
Ever seen it? The series in general, I don't know that I give a fuck about. So I'm fine with the ho horrible.
Yeah, I'm cool with that since I've never seen it.
The whole series in general, like we're just giving a nod to bestiality. We're just all of a sudden okay with it.
And that's fine. Furries have a fucking place. You belong here.
All right, moving on. Deck the Halls.
I mean, it's a good classic one. It's more of a B tier for me, though. I think.
I have to agree. What? I don't know. I might even say C tier because I watched it last year, rewatched it last year, and it
Mhm.
was just like it's not what I remembered.
Yeah, I mean, I'm cool with the C tier as well with it. Yeah.
Yeah, I am as well.
Okay. All right. So next one, Elf.
Oh,
Fight. Come on, Alex.
Yeah,
Just do it. You want to pick a fight.
I don't fucking like Elf that much.
Fuck off.
It's kind of good, and then it's also just kind of shit. It's got a mix of like feces and gold. Like it's
It's a golden turd.
It's a solid A tier for me.
it's mid tier. Like it's yeah, C tier.
Oh, I would say at least A tier.
So we're going with
Yeah.
Bah Humbug. Or are we
Are
going with
we meeting in the middle?
A? Oh well,
or-
actually, yeah, we can go A. That's fine.
Yeah.
All right. So Jim Carrey's The Grinch Who Stole Christmas.
I think out of all the Grinch movies, that's probably one of the best ones.
I think it is the best one.
Yeah.
Like non-argued. I mean,
I mean, I
also,
do like the original classic cartoon
Yeah.
one,
yeah,
but this one is definitely just they did such a great job with it.
Which
Um,
the new one is pretty good too. I enjoyed it.
oh yeah, yeah. No, I enjoyed the new one as well.
yeah, I gotta
Uh,
try that one.
but I don't know. This one, Jim Carrey's voice as the Grinch and everything, it just worked perfectly.
Yeah, I would give it an S tier. It's a pretty
Yeah,
just
I would agree.
classic, cult classic movie.
I personally wouldn't say S tier. I mean, it's not my favorite, but it is great. You can't deny that. So S tier it is. Four Christmases.
Maybe like a B tier for me.
Okay. That's exactly what I was gonna say. It's funny, like, and it's one of those, like, once you watch it, you really don't need to watch it again.
Yeah, pretty much.
What do you have to say, Alex?
I have never seen it.
Oh, okay. Well, fair enough.
Yeah, while you guys were talking, I looked it up just to see if I could maybe get it. No, I've never seen it. Vince Vaughn's great. He does play a similar part and everything, though.
Yeah, he's one of those.
Mhm.
All right. So this one's an old one. It's one of my personal favorites. So I don't expect it to be too high on y'all's list. Uh, it's a Wonderful Life.
I have never seen it.
It's been so long since I've seen it. I probably would never watch it again, truthfully. So maybe just like C list.
Oh man, that hurts. I say S. Like it's my personal S.
I
But
yeah,
I mean, yeah, I get it. I know it's not for everyone. So ball humbug.
that's fine.
Uh, it's like for me, like it's nostalgia too, because I remember they used to air it every year on Thanksgiving, like in the evening. It was like after all the NFL games were over, it would come on. I remember like being with family, whether it was the year we came up to Chattanooga or the year we went up to Illinois, we would watch It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah, fuck your nostalgia. Kidding.
Hey, you know what? Fuck you. All right, so next one is Jack Frost. This one had old Batman in it, Michael Keaton.
See, that threw me off. I remember the movie, but I don't remember. I don't know who that is, to be honest.
I think that was either
Great movie.
a good A or B list.
Yeah, I would also
Oh,
say A. It's a solid movie. I enjoyed
I,
it.
I initially remember it being good, and then rewatched it here in the years, like past few years. Oh, dude, it just doesn't. It didn't age well. So I'm like bottom tier.
I'm I'm cool to go like B or C.
Yeah, I mean, I can give it a C. That's fine.
That's
C
fine.
tier.
Yeah, we can do C.
All right, so Jingle All the Way.
I don't know. I love that movie. I still like watching it now. I feel like that's a good A list.
Okay, I'd be all right with that. Like, I don't remember it being as like it felt long when last time I watched it. I don't remember it ever feeling that long.
Yeah, that's fair.
So we going A tier.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, so Home Alone 3.
I know you guys talk shit about this movie. I actually enjoyed this movie and thought it was my favorite of the Home Alone movies.
The third one is?
Yeah,
Oh my!
growing up,
No,
it
I
was
think
my
it's the
favorite.
worst one,
I think you need
man.
to get checked out there, my guy. Yeah, I would say like if it was a standalone movie, it's it's a pretty good movie. But as far as Home Alone, it's not up there for me.
Yeah, I would agree. It's still not. It'll never be A.
All right, so Fallen Suit with Home Alone 2.
Um, I like this one a lot. I think this is a really good follow up to the first one. Um, they're still not to me they're not S tier movies, um, but they're definitely like solid A tier movies.
Okay, I'll give you A tier. That kind of hurt. That You said they're not solid S tier movies. That kind of man. I- I'll at least give Home Alone 2. I'll at least say A tier. What you think, Alex?
Yeah, I would also say they're good movies. They're just I don't seek them out necessarily.
Yeah, so
No.
if they're on TV, I'll watch them, but I don't
Yeah.
like intentionally go and watch them. So yeah,
You have to watch them at least once every like Christmas season.
Yeah, see that's the difference. Like I don't watch Christmas movies unless I am like forced to.
All right, I'll just keep the trend going. So Home Alone.
See this one I actually would give like probably bottom of S. Like it's pretty. I like it. Good movie, classic.
Okay, I'll go with this.
yeah, I can do that, I guess.
So speaking of, I've just kind of been throwing things on tier on the list. Is there anything that y'all would have in front of the other?
I think so far it's pretty solid.
Yeah, it's pretty solid.
Okay. All right. So Miracle on 34th Street.
I've never. Yeah, shocker. Still never seen that movie. Um, yeah.
I mean, it's a pretty good classic movie. It really is.
Yeah.
Um, I still think it's more like a B tier, though.
Okay. Yeah, I would agree. Like it's good, but it's not one of those I'm going out of my way to watch.
Yeah,
Looks
correct.
It looks like an old Coke commercial.
Yeah, it's definitely an old movie.
Yeah. So are you saying B tier or C tier?
I'm cool with B tier.
B tier. All right. Bah humbug. All right. So Muppet Christmas Carol.
Man, those we watch those every year. Truthfully, I mean, I don't get tired of them. I
Can't
would
go wrong
say,
with the Muppet.
yeah, you really can't. I don't think so. I mean, it's a good solid A tier, really, to me.
Yeah.
Damn, our A tier is getting crowded. I would have said S tier, but A it is. Is there in front of any of the ones up here that you see?
I would say probably right after Frosty the Snowman.
Okay.
I'm perfectly. I think it's better than Frosty the Snowman. To be real.
Oh,
That's fine. We can do that, I guess.
okay. I'll, all right.
Frosty the fucking faker.
What the fuck? All right. So we got Christmas Vacation.
Okay, speaking of, it's funny because of course she came into the room to sit. Speaking of movies that I've been forced to watch a million times, I have watched Christmas Vacation almost yearly at this point. I think the first time I really liked it. I don't know if I love it that much anymore. I would say it's like B tier. Yeah.
Oh no, I think it's a solid S tier.
Oh,
I
I would
mean,
almost have
dang.
to agree with Alex. Like, it's good, but it's just like I feel like
Oh, Chevy Chase is just fucking hilarious to me. So
It's pretty funny. I think it's just the fact that I've overseen it.
uh, would you be all right with top of B tier?
I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll take it. That's cool.
All right. So speaking of movies that are argued, is it a Christmas movie or not? So, The Nightmare Before Christmas.
So, just to be real, are we judging this as a Christmas movie or as a movie?
Is it a Christmas movie?
I don't think it's a fucking Christmas movie. I'm gonna be so
I
real.
think it's more of a Halloween
Uh-huh.
movie.
I mean, but it does have Christmas in the name.
Yeah, and that
Yeah.
they do go to Christmas Land or whatever it's called. I don't know. As a Christmas movie, no. As like a Halloween movie, yes, I think so.
So, are we saying bottom. Where are we going with this one?
I would still rather watch it over anything in D tier. I'm gonna be real. I would still give it like at least top of D.
I'd give it bottom of B.
It's the bottom one B.
Okay. I can't do it. It's better than it's not as good as Christmas Vacation. I'm sorry, it's not.
It's not my favorite movies. Like it's one of my wife's favorite all time. It's just to me.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm fine with where it's at. All right. So we got Christmas with the Cranks. I think when this came out and I first watched it, it was pretty good, but like it does not. It has no rewatch value.
Yeah, the rewatch value kind of sucks. I would still maybe a B, at least bottom of the B. I think.
Actually, yeah, I really like this one. I would say bottom of B.
Okay.
I'm starting to rejudge our Christmas Vacation, and I might think that deserves to go one up.
Oh, I think it goes 2 up, but that's me.
One up as bottom at A
I'm
tier
fine
or
with
one
bottom
up
of A,
bottom at A?
but yeah, I'm just realizing it
Yeah,
doesn't
bottom of
belong
A.
in that category because those movies suck.
Damn.
Just to recap here, we don't have that many in S tier.
We're a select few. We're like the
Yeah.
Illuminati over here, bitch.
All right, so Polar Express.
F.
Oh,
F.
fuck
Oh
you.
no, I think that's like F tier.
F.
I mean A tier, S tier.
Puts
Oh,
me the
I was gonna say
hell.
Whatever
S tier.
tier. I think
I
it's
think it's-
top of the
I think-
list almost.
I agree.
It puts me the hell to sleep. It's awful. It's
Oh,
not
it's
S.
such a good
It's
movie.
It's not S, bro. It's ass.
No,
How
that
so?
is such a good movie.
It's such trash.
No, it's not.
It's so bad.
Who doesn't like a movie about trains?
Thomas the Train Engine is like creepy as shit. And tell me he's not. He's basically the human centipede on wheels.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
It's gross.
Oh, you need to sound clip that.
Yeah, no, that's God. I'm fine with you guys agreed it's cool, but it's an awful.
You good with the bottom of S tier?
Yeah, that's fine.
Or do you want it? You want it?
I think to me it's like top S tier, but that's fine. We can put it as long as it's in the S tier. I'm cool with that.
Okay.
It's bullshit.
Wait,
This is ageism.
Ageism. Wow.
fuck.
Seeing as how both my kids love that movie, so
Yeah, kids love that movie.
It's learned. It's learned behavior.
Oh, it's learned. Oh, okay. All right. So here we got another one here. Is it Christmas movie or is it not? Gremlins.
Definitely a Christmas movie. Also S tier. Phenomenal.
I mean they are great movies. I will say that. Is it a Christmas movie?
It's a Christmas. He
I
is a
don't know.
Christmas gift.
That's true.
Yeah.
I can't do S tier though. Not at all.
I can't do S tier either.
I could do B tier probably. Top of B tier.
Top of it tier. All right, I'll give you that. Like,
it's not in that category.
It's not A. I'm sorry. It's not
It's
A.
at
What
least A,
is?
bro.
No,
I love
no.
Gremlins, but
Crazy.
it's
Gizmo's a fucking icon. He doesn't need your votes, bitches.
those movies are a lot longer than what I've
They are
ever
very
thought
long
they were.
movies.
Yeah, they really are for the
Very
time
long.
that they came out. Yeah.
All right, so here we got is the Santa Claus one with Tim Allen. So I left out the sequels, and we're just doing. I mean, we can do series, or we can do just the first movie.
I'd say we just go with the first one, and I think that's an S tier movie.
I
Yeah,
would
I'm also fine with that.
wholeheartedly agree. I would almost say top S tier.
Yeah, I would say it's yeah, I would say so.
That's fine. Yep.
Which
Because
I know.
even the new show that came out last year, and then the second season came out this year, it's actually pretty good.
Oh, is it?
That's
I haven't.
surprising.
I've yet to watch those.
Yeah,
All right. So we got Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Alex is going to make me angry, but I think this is a S tier.
Yeah.
I
So-
love this
so-
one. I watch this one a million times a year.
I'm fine to put this in S, and I really am cool with it. Kirsten and I tried to watch it recently, and I never realized. One, they're way shorter than you remember. I remember them being like a full hour and a half. It's like 40 minutes. Two, the dad is a jackass.
Oh god, yeah.
That's
And all the other
asshole.
reindeer, they're just assholes.
Yeah. Fucking
Yeah.
Just
dick.
because his nose is red and glows, they're like, "What the
Like,
fuck? Let's just go take him out back and kill him."
it was birth defects. Die, loser.
You gotta look at the time it came out too, though.
Oh yeah, no. Like, yeah, I was dope with S tier. It's one of my favorite of all time. It's better than the Polar Express
I would have to agree.
I'll
at the
give
bare
you that.
minimum.
I would have to agree. It's better than the Polar Express.
I'll give you that. All right, so we're down to our final two here. So we've got Scrooged.
I think I've only ever watched this like once in my lifetime. So
I think I'm right there
I'm
with you. I
just
think
I'm just like,
yeah.
if it's the only thing on TV, would I watch it? Probably not.
Dude, I was waiting
Yeah,
for it.
probably not. Yeah, probably wouldn't.
I mean, it's a good little modern twist on A Christmas Carol. I
Yeah.
say modern. This was like in the 80s. So
Yeah, I mean, I'd be cool with like the snow thank you section.
Yeah, I would
Alright.
also.
we can do bottom if y'all want.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's cool.
Do y'all want to move Jack Frost to the top
Yeah, I'm cool
That's
with
fine.
that.
Yeah.
of?
Yeah.
All right. And then last but not least, we have Santa Claus is coming to town.
I think that's an S tier one too.
Like Heatmeister, like Jack
Uh,
Frost. Yeah, I'm also cool with an S tier.
Yeah.
I might shock y'all here. I do not remember this.
Oh, it's a classic too, man.
I do not fucking remember this one.
It's still worse than Rudolph.
It's
Again,
worse than Rudolph.
everything here is better than Polar Express. Like every movie.
You're
Fuck you.
such a liar.
Ass.
But anyway,
Garbage. Anyway.
man, I'm cool with it right there too.
All right. So that cap off our tier list just to kind of give y'all listeners at home an idea of what we had on our S tier and what we had on our F tier. So our top tier we had Santa Claus, followed by Charlie Brown Christmas, with the Grinch Who Stole Christmas, Home Alone, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Santa's Coming to Town, and Polar Express.
It's
Then
an
our
F tier.
what?
This is an F tier.
I said S tier.
Yeah, Polar Express is actually.
Oh
F tier.
yeah, no,
No, it's not. Yeah, fuck you.
And then F tier we have Bad Santa, Beauty and the Beast, the Christmas edition, and then Home Alone 3.
I'm cool with that list. So, I have a little bit to add to this, just to kind of throw some random things out there. Who do y'all think? What movie do you think is the top-rated Christmas movie of all time?
It's probably gonna be some stupid shit like Die Hard.
It's gonna be some stupid. I don't know about Die Hard. I was gonna say like The Miracle on 34th Street or some shit. Something that's like way too like soapy and like sweet.
Yeah. So, and number one is the 2018 version of The Grinch with
Really?
526 million in sales so far.
Holy
Damn.
crap!
Can y'all guess number two?
Is it?
Obviously, a Barbie Christmas.
I was gonna say Jim Carrey. Is it Jim Carrey's Grinch?
No, that one's not as high as up as you think it would be. I just pulled the top 10.
Okay.
So, and number 2 is Home Alone number 1
Oh, hey.
with 476 million.
Damn.
Yeah.
So that's pretty crazy. Number 3, I don't even know why this would be on it, but it's Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Oh, that's a
Oh.
Christmas movie.
Is it though?
Yes,
This
it's during Christmas. They're trying
mean,
to sell toys.
I know. I just yeah.
They do have a Christmas one too.
Yeah, but that one was at 365 million, and then number 4 was Home Alone 2, 358 million, and then number 5 was Jim Carrey's The Grinch, with only 345 mil.
Robbed.
What's crazy though is the Jim Carrey's Christmas Carol is on this list as one of the best. It's number 6. Then
Weird.
one of the best ones, The Polar Express, is number 7.
Oh my
Okay.
god. Yeah.
And then
the fuck.
I've heard other people argue this, but how is Love Actually a Christmas movie?
Because it happens at Christmas.
Yeah, it's still a top 10 on the top 10. I don't get it at all, but it's up there. And then Elf and The Holiday, those are the top 10.
Oh, the holiday. I forgot about that one.
Yep, I did too. So I was like, man, that's crazy.
Is that on here?
Casper's Haunted Christmas. I'm sorry. Let's watch a Christmas movie about a dead child.
Oh yeah, that's
Fuck.
yeah. If you really dive into like Casper, it's pretty fucked up.
It's pretty screwed. Whatever.
Yeah, there's The Holiday at the bottom.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Just because it happens on Christmas, I don't think it's a Christmas movie. But anyway,
Well, guys, we will be posting our tier list to Twitter, on our website. Everywhere you can consume Nerd Daddies, you will be able to see that tier list. If you think we voted anything wrong or did anything right, let us know, because I'm super interested to see how many people also don't like Polar Express and can prove these dumbasses wrong.
hell no. Tier list was. I mean, Polish Express is great.
Prove us right.
But y'all want to hit favorites of the week?
I'm down.
Oh yeah.
Clean. Well, my favorite of the week. We got to take our daughter to get her pictures taken with Santa, and that was pretty good. It was great. We got her to smile. I showed her. Like Elmo's World, they have a dog named Schmoodle, and she always like freaks the hell out whenever he's on the screen. So as soon as I showed her that, she smiled real wide and everything, and it's weird because like I know it's sappy, but I remember like literally being there a year ago and doing the exact same thing, and she could like barely move or talk or do much of anything. So it's crazy. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, y'all came with us, or we came with y'all. We all scheduled it around the same time, but yeah, seeing the girls super happy and everything, and smiling and actually cooperating. That's the best part. We got some really, really awesome pictures out of it.
So we haven't been able to go see Santa yet. That's something we might be doing this weekend. I'm not sure yet, but he did. They had somebody dress up as Santa show up to my son's daycare, so he was able to see Santa, be able to see the videos and pictures from that, and his reaction, and all the other little kids' reaction as he drove up, visited, was pretty good.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I think they did it at my youngest's daycare too, but the pictures just didn't turn out as good. So yeah, it's some good times.
All right, well, guys, if you enjoyed the episode, make sure to give us a like on whatever you're viewing us on. Rate us 5 stars. Give us some feedback, whether it be good or bad. We're really just looking for anything right now. Like, love to hear your thoughts.
Yeah, we're not desperate or anything. We're just having a good time.
Touch out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a couple friends hanging out, talking shit.
And like, oh yeah, and like we said, we'll get the tier list up on our website and probably post it up on Twitter as well, so you can kind of give your feedback, what you think Alex is wrong about the Polar Express or whatnot. Definitely check out our website nerddays.com and follow us up on the Twitters. Can't wait till the final season episode. Woo!
Hope y'all enjoy this holiday season. Be safe out there for anyone that has to travel. As always, it's been fun. See you on the next.
Final episode of the season, the live episode.
Bum bum bum. Bye.
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 Perfect ending.